The deepest part of me is spiritual. I'm learning that these intelligences that I've picked up in my 84 years, how to use my fingers, the emotional views that I have about things, they're connected in a certain way. To me, it's a practical matter. I'm at the service of a higher intelligence. And everything that I'm doing on the planet counts. But how do I apply what I'm doing to a greater good? I have to listen to my heart. Okay, here's what comes out. Now, all I had to do was modify these two platforms, and it's so easy to move from bed to sofa. Boom, just like that. I'm helping a guy. I've got his bed in my garage where I'm rebuilding it. We took it out of one place, and then we're going to put it in another place. Guy that I met some years ago, he's had a tough time finding a place to live. And I happened to call him one day, and he told me about this RV that somebody gave him. There's the RV. It doesn't run, and it just sits there, but at least gets him out of the rain, you know, and that was something. All right. And then, well, we can fix it up. And so that's what we've been doing on for several months now. It's really hanging by a thread.
Literally.
Literally. It's not enough just to live. There has to be a participation and a sharing. That's something in our mammalian DNAs that has to be satisfied.
This is nice.
So it's one shot, like this.
Oh, man, that is so dope.
What could be?
That is so dope.
There's not us and them in humanity. You can't have us and them. It's got to be us.
Let's see.
You might even put a friend on there with you.
Oh, this is nice. Feels good.
It's over a year now that my son asked me to do this. My son said, you know, Dad, I don't know a lot about what you did in your life. And certainly my kids don't know. Would you just write us a book and tell us about your experiences? I said, okay. Here's the captions that I'm working on, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this properly. I don't have to be a good writer. I don't have to make money. I'm not doing it for the money. Just so that my kids will know what their grandfather did. These are on the road to Kandahar, which is the second largest city in Afghanistan. Early 60s. I thought I didn't need caption. You know, I just put the pictures in the story and let the story unfold with the pictures. And within the last week, I thought I got to do it all over again. I'm paying my editor friend $50 an hour for editing. And I realized that this editing business is only the first step of things. We haven't even gone into publishing or any of that. It's just getting things ready to find a publisher.
What's your timeline?
Before I die. I have a purpose here. And it's very clear what the purpose is. I'm the keeper of this land. And what I need to do is lift rocks and build deer fences and take care of gardens, because this is only a preparation. It's going to continue when I'm passed. I'm just a temporary steward of the place, and there'll be other stewards after me.
Watch your step. You don't have a Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Did you hear the second verse to Jack and Jill?
No.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. Each one had a quarter. Jill came down with 50 cents. They didn't go up for water.
Okay. Well, I didn't get
That's
it.
enough.
I did not get it.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Yeah, they had a quarter. So?
Jill came down with 50 cents.
Okay, so where's Jack?
I don't think that's the question you asked.
Okay, well.
You're supposed to ask, how much does Jack have now? He doesn't have any money now.
Right, because Jill has it.
But why does Jill have it?
Why does Jill? It's
Yeah.
a question.
So what happened?
Yeah,
You know, we are going to work. I don't know why we're doing this. Kuya.
well, let's go then. I don't want to be yelled at. Let's go to work here. Hey, big tree you got there, buddy.
Yeah.
This is a huge project. We're digging a 2.5-foot trench and burying all of the existing plant debris that's here inside of it. We're going to be laying good dirt mixed with it so that eventually the logs and the branches provide the moisture that keeps whatever we plant there watered. Whatever rain falls, it'll absorb that moisture and then act as a reservoir for moisture over the years. We'll see. We'll see how it works. You know, as I've experienced this closeness with territory, the more it feels I'm part of it, that it's bringing up things in me that is territorial. I'm an animal. Duh. The curvature of this piece gives it a feminine form. There are already breasts on it telling us what it is. I'm calling this piece Gaia, and I'm aiming to reflect the wholeness and content of what Mother Earth is. It's essentially female.
They seem like spirits. There's like part human, but it's like this sort of.
Oh, you have it so right, because that's what they are. They're spirits. This guy over here is an experiment with making space. I carved the material to create space. And as I carved and put more space into the piece, what became apparent to me is this piece wants to be space.
That is so sexual, that one. It's like, oh.
That's the female.
Yes, very sexual.
Yeah. I love them just the way they are.
That's really
They're sort of watching each other.
How special.
I'm just an ordinary guy. I don't have exceptional skills or any of that, just an ordinary guy. But society doesn't get strong by itself.
I can do it.
It gets strong by the strengthening of each individual.
All right, let's eat.
Imagine if you and I and Joe and Alice and Raul all were operating at their optimum. What a strength that would bring to the community. That means a much stronger community. What else could it mean but that? That is how community is going to evolve humanity. That's what motivates me. And I'm confident that everything's going to be okay. And even when it's not okay, that not okay is part of being okay.
Did you hit something?
Yeah, I did. A few years ago, I realized that, you know what? Being single is nice. And becoming this undeclared bachelor, living by myself, has really brought me closer to women. Let my hair grow longer, and I realized I don't know how to tie my hair in the back. How do you brush long hair? And I find myself looking at the world through different eyes. I think what I'm doing is a new story. We need a new story. The old ways don't work. I need to put the desk onto some legs and then bolt the legs to the frame. It's time for caring. It's time for compassion and caring, not force and righteousness. This wood is breaking apart, and all this dead wood that's buried down there is absorbing water. So over the years, this thing is going to start watering itself. Go at it, boys. We're on your side. We need to provoke rebellion. That's what this pandemic is doing. It's forcing us to say, gee, maybe I gotta do something. Maybe I'm the one that has to be involved here, somehow. Will I die doing this? Yeah. However way I may go, it's really not the issue, because even my death will be part of how it's going to continue. It is a contribution. I'm supported, and I'm guided, and I'm grateful. You're given grace in return for your gratitude. That's how I feel about it. And because of that, I'm blessed. I feel I'm blessed because I'm grateful, I think. And it's such a pleasure.
We're opening Dad's book now. It's the book that Dad has been working on for several years. Look at this! For Jeremiah and Alexandra, Elijah, and Sky. My family and energy motivating snippets. Much love. Grandpa Greg. Thank you, Dad.
Star shining
Right above you, night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Stars shining bright above you, yes?
Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me.
While I'm alone and dream as can be. Dream a little dream of me.